this is Ondo State. We have a senator, a business tycoon, who became a senator with the support of the late governor of Ondo State. Now he wants to contest. Ondo State is very peculiar because of the gang up against the deputy governor, who is now the governor of the state. Going by the speech made by the governor on the day of their inauguration for his second tenure, where he said, "I decrease that you may increase." Now that statement came up. I think with that, people saw that already the late governor has already declared his support for his deputy, then. And then all the impeachment saga and all of that came to be, and the president intervention. The first one did not go down well with them. Second one, of course, he became the acting governor. And unfortunately, we lost that gentleman, late Rotimi Akeredolu, SAN. And then Aiyedatiwa Lucky became the governor of Ondo State. And of course, we all know that Aiyedatiwa has an ambition to contest as governor. Now, Jimoh Ibrahim is a very strong politician in the state. And he said he was going to become governor. He's among the very many aspirants that we have in that state. But of course, the governor now is also interested in retaining his seat. Now, Jimoh is boasting. Say President Bola Tinubu will not behave like President Buhari. He used a word. I didn't want to use that word on air. So what do you make of that story, or what do you think could happen in Ondo State? Do you see a shift? Do you see the president supporting somebody else, or do you see the president supporting the current governor of the state?
What Senator Jimoh Ibrahim was simply saying is not to spite on the former governor. Rather, he was trying to say that power of incumbency, simply put, will not play out in this coming election. Because in politics, it is always said that the right of first refusal will also be given to the incumbent. And so in that situation, either by divine providence or whatever has happened, a late governor has passed on, and then that situation would not play out. And so he sees himself a fair chance to clinch the ticket of the party, in this case the All Progressives Congress. I think that with the way the current Governor Lucky has carried on, he might likely have his way, because you could see the sentiment that followed the unfortunate transition that happened. Even when he tried to follow the constitutional dictates of acting in the stead of his boss when the boss was on a very long medical leave. There are some power brokers within that state that also never wanted him. You could see a situation where human rights lawyers, private citizens came up in defense of the governor, that constitutionally he is empowered to superintend over that state, Ondo State. They even went on to accuse him of embezzling palliative, whatever, to buy SUV and all of those frivolities, and 300 million. Is that what you accuse a deputy governor? 300 million naira. Well, we know that these are things they play around with, in trying to settle the boys within government and house. So I think that he has the sentiment of the people. I think that he has carried on very well. He didn't, just like Jonathan, what happened in the past during the Yar'Adua era. He didn't carry himself as so much of a power-hungry person. And then, like it was, maybe he was being prophetic, the former governor. Maybe what has happened, or what is happening now, is something that he foresaw in the future that was to come.
You said I decrease that you may increase.
I think what is happening there will eventually end up in the hand of the current governor of Ondo State.
So you see him appropriately getting the ticket.
Exactly.
And he has started where he had dissolved the local government, he dissolved the executive council.
He's building his own structure.
So he's building his own political structure.
And I think that the power of incumbency that Jimoh Ibrahim was talking about might actually have a way too.
No, Jimoh is just using the words. He's just using political.
He belongs to the tendency of the former governor, and then he thinks that those structures of the former governor will still play. You could see now delegates will be constituted, and delegates have been constituted by the dissolution of the council, because those are the members of the party that constituted the ad hoc delegates list that we eventually elect who becomes the candidate of the party. So you could see structures building up. You see power of incumbency at work. So whether you like it or not, he still will have the support of the party at the national.